Sienna, doing a little girl talk, sit with me, you know, get some food, get a drink, anything, and just sit down with me and listen to my advice. Nothing is TMI for me, just a cute little girl talk, going through things like first kisses, icks, advice that I've been given and would give to my younger self. Best piece of advice that I've ever been given is definitely hope for the best, prepare for the worst. I'm a realist. It's definitely the best way to think. It's the way I think, the way my dad thinks, and he gave me that advice and I take it in every single situation. Next one is biggest thing I've learned in my relationship. Communication is key. As much as it is said, it is most definitely key. Don't think,
oh, that's always said, I'll be fine.
No, you actually have to put effort to talk to your partner. As simple as that sounds, it is not simple. It's much easier said than done. You need to communicate in every aspect and make sure they understand you properly. Otherwise, arguments, miscommunication, everything. I've been with my boyfriend for over a year and we are still learning. People have been together for decades and they are still learning. It's something that you need to do and stay committed to. My biggest fear, which is definitely sick. I'm a emetophobe. I have so much anxiety around being sick, which I also might make a video on. If you ever feel sick, you'll just know. How I de-stress. I would say the best way to de-stress from someone that never uses coping mechanisms is vent to someone, eat. I'll go out and buy myself snacks and just watch something. So that's another thing, watch a comfort show or film, sit down, get some Netflix. If you can be with a comfort person or vent to someone, and just be in your comfort zone. Distraction is the best coping mechanism. Favourite angel number is the one I'm wearing, 444. It's the one angel number that I resonate with the most, which means like protection and like things guiding you in a way that they should, which I think is just the one that I think resonates with me the most and suits me, suits my mindset, you know. Advice from my past self. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to deal with things alone, not have all your family, not have any friends. It is okay. I'm not saying that it's not lonely and it's not really isolating, especially in school. It's okay to be alone and be independent. Same with dealing with things at home or dealing with any stress. It's okay to go through it alone, go on a walk, listen to music. Self-healing is something that I've done, tried and had to do in my life. Enjoy your own company. My best quality, I'd like to think, as I've put here, humour and like my fast responses to things in terms of humour. Like I definitely come out with things like very quickly. I think my humour is good. I think it is. How would I describe happiness? I would describe happiness as feeling content. I wouldn't say like ecstatic, having fun all the time, going out. I would say just feeling content and comfortable in where you are. Am I an optimist or a pessimist? I am ultimately a pessimist. I am the glass half empty. Always, like I said, I'm a realist, so hope for the best, prepare for the worst. I'm always thinking of the worst situation, but also I do have the best situation in mind, but it's not often the one that I think is going to happen. What I love about myself, I don't mind my hair at the moment. I guess that's all I can really say. There's nothing that I love about myself apart from maybe my mentality. I'm okay with like how I think and that I am a realist and I'm very deal with things by myself, kind of get through it with time rather than distracting myself. Dream job, I think victim support would be my top. Safeguarding psychologist, working with children would be like my second kind of field. Things I'm most grateful for, my boyfriend, first of all. The best friend that I did get from year 10 up to now, I'm just grateful for her because I can just rant, and you know that friend that you see like once a year but you never like end up getting awkward. That's the kind of friend that you need. Time doesn't change your relationship. Like my therapist at school, she's not actually giving me therapy, but this woman, I talk to her every week and just go through what's going on, and this woman's helped my mentality helped me get through this year so far. Love language, I would say physical touch or gift giving, only because gift giving shows they know what you like. It is actually quite common that if you hate physical touch from anyone else, your love language is actually physical touch. My first kiss, I was 12, so whether that's young or not, I don't really know. But it was in a shopping centre, so it wasn't really private. First period, or how to tell your parents. I literally texted my mum and said, I've got my period. I literally woke up on my mum's birthday, and this was just before I turned 14, and I literally, all you have to do, just go for it. You can't sit there bleeding for days. You need to tell someone. The worst lie I told as a kid, these are more like comical, to be fair. Like, I broke my iPad mini by running up the stairs and like tripping over it. Smashed. And I hid it under blankets and towels on the stairs and just like was gonna act out as if someone stepped on it. Also, I got one of them fairy things for Christmas, the ones that like you pull the string and then they fly, and I broke it as soon as I got it out of the box, and I blamed it on my brother. I only just recently said that I actually broke it because I wasn't going to tell anyone that until I was on my deathbed, because as a child I thought it was funny to blame everything on my siblings. Favourite songs, Work Song, that's a recent one that's like just gone. And then Left Outside Alone by Anastasia, old, love it. Biggest ick, hygiene. People with bad hygiene, go out the window. And I'm not referring to people that have mental health issues, because I've been there. I'm referring to people that literally just don't bother to wash. How many kids do I want? I've put here 3+, which I think I still stand by. It kind of changes every day. I need to kind of go and have one before I decide if I can go through that 3 times or if I would go through more times. Do I believe in astrology? Yes, but to an extent. Probably just know like star signs and what month every star sign is and the gist of some of the personality. I'm a person that believes in like spiritual stuff, ghosts. I find it really interesting, especially like tarot readings and psychics and mediums and that sort of. I think mediums are so cool. Do I read, or what's my favourite book? I have read a couple books, and this is going to be controversial because I've got more books to read, which I will. I've also got the After series to read, but I have read Colleen Hoover books. If you're starting out reading and you like romance, especially toxic romance, I'd recommend Colleen Hoover. I know people don't like her, but her books I think are easy to read and get through, and honestly, I'm here for the toxicity of relationships. I just want anyone to watching this to feel comfortable and understood, and I will make another one of these, maybe a bit of a juicier one, going into more intimate questions. But yeah, thank you for watching, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed.